Hi, my name is Blair Brown, and today I'm going to be taking you through your fundamental routine that's focusing on lower body strength, balance, and transitional control. For today's workout, you're only going to need maybe a chair or stable surface for balance if you even need it at all. I'm going to provide modifications along the way, but I also want this workout to feel good, so please modify either the pace of the workout, the range of motion, or other elements to make this workout feel good for you. All right, so let's get started. We're gonna start in a nice wide stance, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We're gonna hinge at the hip, bending the knees, lowering down into a nice squat. You can either have your hands in a nice prayer position, or if you can maintain neutral spine, reach those arms out in front. Then we're gonna drive up into single leg balance. Then we're gonna squat back down and alternate to the other side. We're gonna do 5 on each side. Let's get started. So squatting down, sinking into the hips, weight into the heels, and then driving up with control. Show me that pause, that element of control as you transition into single leg balance. This is number 3. Lock that core in place. 4. One more each side. Awesome work. Now is where you might want to have that chair or stable surface for some balance. We're going to go into a reverse lunge and then into a hip hinge warrior C. This is great for flexibility, mobility, and again, that transitional balance control. So you're going to start with stepping back with one leg, lowering the knees down to the ground, keeping weight in that front heel. You're going to drive up into single leg balance. You're going to extend that hovered leg back behind you, reaching for that stable support if you need it, and then back up. Let's do 5 on each side. Single leg balance, reverse lunge, drive up into single leg balance, hinge and extend back. That's 1. Remember, as you're going back into that lunge, you're keeping your knee over your ankle, not letting those knees go over your toes. And as you're hinging here, making sure you're locking your core in place, nice neutral spine. We've got 2 more. Drive up, hinge. It's amazing how even just having an object in front of you, a target to reach for, that really kind of helps maintain your posture and your form. Let's switch to the other side. So starting in that single leg balance, there we go. Stepping back into that lunge, weight in that front heel, drive up and pause. Hinge at the hips, extend that leg back, and then back up to start. Stepping back, driving up, hinge and reach, control back to start. We've got 3 more. This is 1, hinge. I love a good warrior C, single leg deadlift. It's so great for your mobility, for your strength, and your balance, all in one exercise. All right, now let's get moving into some lateral work. So we've been working forward, back, side to side. So you're gonna step out into a side lunge and drive back up into that single leg balance. Pause and hold. And then again, step out, pause and hold. Let's go for 5 repetitions each side. So stepping up, good, we're gonna stick to one side. 2, 3, 4. We're building strength, we're building balance, but here in this position, we're building some mobility in through our inner thighs. Let's switch to the other side. So as you sink into that lunge, weight back in the heel, hips go back, drive up. And 2. And 3. 4, and 5. Okay, now we're gonna add some rotation. So we're moving in all planes of motion in this workout. So I want you to imagine you're standing at the top of a triangle. We're gonna do a rotational lunge. So you're gonna rotate your body 90 degrees. So you have a nice right angle when you look at your feet. Again, knee over ankle, hips back. Then you're gonna pivot on that front hip to return to start. Let's do 5 in each side. So we're stepping back to one of the bases of the triangle, and back up to the peak. That's 1. Lock your core in place, nice neutral spine. I like to use my hands to check in, give myself feedback. As much as we like to think we all do it right, sometimes we make our own mistakes. We've got 1 more. And now let's switch sides. So stepping out to that 90-degree angle, weight in that heel, hips go back, and then back up to front. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now we're really gonna test our balance because we've warmed up, we got all of our muscles activated. We're going to go up into a nice runner's lunge with a little bit of rotation. Then you're gonna start to hinge at the hip, keep this leg hovering, extend back. You're gonna bring opposite elbow to knee. So we're doing opposite elbow to knee in this position, and then we're hinging and coming opposite elbow to knee. So let's do 5 on each side. Here we go. Starting that single leg upright position, coming down, slight rotation, elbow to opposite knee. Notice I'm not actually making contact with elbow to knee. This is where, again, picking a range in which you can control, in which you have good form, is way more important than feeling like you're moving further into the exercise. We've got 2 more. This is 1. And last one, 2. Pause. All right, let's switch to the other side. Oh, I saved my weaker leg for last, so we'll see how we do. All right, so opposite elbow to knee, then hinging, opposite elbow to knee for 1. Oop, I told you this was my weaker side. Regroup. All right, this is number 2. Whenever I start to lose my balance, I really shift my focus back to my core, less on what the rest of my body is doing. And usually then the stability comes back. Ooh, I lied. All right, last one. Awesome job. Hopefully you enjoyed this workout. Hopefully it challenged not only the strength in your legs, but also your balance systems. This is a wonderful workout that you can do as a warm-up before you go play the activities that you love, like tennis, golf, or even before you go play a hike or play with your kids in the backyard. Now, if you like the workout, you can always favorite it so you can return to it over and over. Thanks for joining me today. Remember, change comes with commitment. Commit to these routines, and you'll see the changes that you want to see in the way your body moves and feels. I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Never miss the latest videos from your doctor-designed fitness experts. Subscribe now.